Hey folks, back with another little video. This time another sword review. This time we are looking at the Honshu Viking Sword. I've had this sword for a few weeks, maybe half a month. I haven't had a chance to use it. We are only now starting to thaw out from the winter snow. I swear the last patch of snow to leave the province was my backyard where I try to do my cutting. But finally, the stump is thawed out. So I have had a few purchases over the winter, this being one of them. I saw this sword in a Facebook group when they leaked it late last year, I think around November or something late last year. I saw it and I swore I love the Honshu products. I love the Viking swords, so come on, you know I was going to get this thing. I pre-ordered it. It's like the first sword I think I ever pre-ordered through relics.com. And waited with bated breath for it to come. And of course had to put it on the wall and just kind of swing it around in the air. There wasn't much I could do till the snow melted. But had the day off, so figured I would share this lovely sword with you guys. Let's start with the scabbard, as we're apt to do. It's a different scabbard for a Honshu. Most of the Honshu products came with leather scabbards. This one's wood, painted black. It's got a little molded in riser here that's kind of carved into the wood. It's got a felt pad, which I mentioned before I really like. It's got a removable frog, which hasn't budged since I bought it, but it is just slipped on over there. And it's got a steel shape with a little ball on the end, with a little point to it. Pretty simple. Not much to the scabbard, so let's get that out of the way. And on to the main show. Let's start down on the hilt. It's got I believe it's a sort of a five lobe pommel. It is a nut inside there. An Allen key deep down inside this little point. I think 2 Allen keys, 2 kind of grub screws or Chicago screws that hold the TPI plastic handle. I know when this and a very unique looking guard, Viking sword. Definitely looks at home on a Viking sword. I don't know if this is based on any historical model or anything, but the fit up is not very tight. The fit up down inside there leaves a little bit to be desired. It's not very tight down there, but it serves its purpose. I mean, you know, for the price range that you're talking. Speaking of price range, we are talking, should be right in front of me, $344.95 Canadian, plus tax and shipping. Yeah, it's got a little riser here. It's got some grips here. It feels nice. It's a little longer. Let's not flick it at you. It's a little longer in the grip than my Oslo Viking sword from Dark Sword Armory. However, the corners of this, it's not sharp or anything. It's just par for the course on Viking swords, man. I don't know if Vikings had small little hands or if they enjoyed the feeling of this driving into the side of their palm here, but it's, or maybe it's just I'm not using it right, I don't know. But, it gives a little bit more purchase, a little bit more real estate for my big chunker hands here, and I appreciate it, gotta say. On to the business edge. It's got the Honshu logo laser etched right here, as most Honshu products have. It does not have the obligatory 5 holes drilled through the blade that most Honshus have. I was kind of disappointed. That's probably a weak point to the blade, but it's kind of Honshu's trademark. I thought it would have looked pretty badass on this sword, but hey. It's got a long fuller that runs the center of the blade. Whoa. Oh, right up to here. Right up to almost the tip of the blade. Almost the full thing is a fuller. And it's got two hollow grinds. So it's hollow ground on both edges with a deep fuller in the middle, which creates a pretty visually striking blade. Also creates a very thin, flexible blade. I didn't know what to expect with this sword. I'll try and show it on the camera here, but this sword is very, very spring flexible, very, very wobbly. As a matter of fact, if I hold it and just look down it on one side, it slopes under its own weight. If I flip it over, it still slopes under its own weight. So I've never had a sword like that. My Ronin European katana, my Ronin European longsword is kind of something like that. And I often complain that when I swing the Ronin, the blade tends to wobble a little in the ear, which makes it a little difficult for consistent cuts. I'll also say that this spring temper sings, man. You can hear it probably when I'm moving it back and forth on the stand here. It's a different beast. I got to say, it different from any Honshu product that I've had before. A few more specs. It is 1065 high carbon steel. It is 5 millimeters thick. I'm assuming that's at the height of these. That's at the thickest point of the peaks of the hollow grind to the fuller to the hollow grind. I guess it's the thickest point of the blade, as it ain't 5 millimeters thick. 38.5 overall. So I'm guessing about a 34-inch blade. Does that add up? Maybe 32-inch blade, 33-inch blade, somewhere around there. 38.5 overall. Not the sharpest sword from Honshu. Every Honshu product I have one that we're going to look at after this video that we have never seen before. I have the Honshu Naginata and I have the Honshu Kurito Kama. Both of those are laser beams, man. Absolutely laser beam sharp. This is meh. I chose to leave it meh. I figured I would give you guys an honest review of what you could expect out of the box from Honshu. And that is kind of a disclaimer for the shoddy cutting session you're about to see out at the stump. Like a few of my swords, maybe I'll give this some loving on the Lansky or the Work Sharp Ken Onion, or a combination of both. We'll try and get this up to a functional level of sharpness and maybe revisit it at the stump. But right now I'm going to bring you out to the stump and show you the cutting session I did earlier with the Honshu Viking Sword right now. This time we're looking at the Honshu Viking Sword. These are gonna hurt. Or not. Soaked on that one. we go. Yeah. And there you go. Not my best work. Not fun on the wrist, especially the first cutting session after a long winter hiatus. Maybe some of it is my inexperience. A lot of it is that blade flex. The rest of it is that lackluster edge. Throw all those things together and yeah. Got a few decent cuts in there. Got a few Tim Hortons or McDonald's cups flying across the yard with a dent in them. So it is what it is. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed what it is. And as always, I thank you for watching. Bye.